Hi, this is State Senator Mark Huizenga, representing Michigan's 30th Senate District. I'm here today at the John Ball Zoo, located on the west side of Grand Rapids. First opening in 1891, the John Ball Zoo has grown to become one of Michigan's top 5 attended cultural facilities in the state and hosted over 800,000 visitors just last year. From its inception, the zoo has been dedicated to inspiring community members to be actively engaged in the conservation of wildlife and our natural environment. With over 31 acres of zoo habitats and 220 animal species, the zoo is dedicated not only to protecting wildlife, but to educating the public and impacting our community. Last year, they reached more than 140,000 students with educational programming and made a $119 million economic impact on the state. Join me as I take a tour and learn more about this organization and the incredible creatures they protect. Looks like you got a lot of construction going on right here.
We do. So this is our brand new North American river otter habitat.
Oh, wonderful.
We do have river otters here already.
Yeah.
This habitat is huge. We're going to have a lot more river otters than we currently do in our older habitat.
Everybody knows an otter, and they're super playful and active, and so when you walk in the door, you're going to be immediately greeted by something that everybody knows and likes.
Yep, huge window of water, and you'll see them swimming above your head, everything. It's going to be pretty spectacular.
Yeah, awesome.
So this is Penelope, the pygmy hippo. She is swimming laps in her indoor pool. They are a species that you might confuse with the common hippo. They're actually quite a bit smaller and very elusive, so you wouldn't normally see them. They are very difficult to find in the wild, which makes places like John Ball Zoo so special because you can see something that even if you went out looking for them, you may never find them. Penelope here, surprisingly, loves to show off her guests. You can see she's swimming her laps now, but sometimes she'll do barrel rolls and blow bubbles and wag her tail. She's coming up for air right now. But she is really just the cutest thing.
Tell me about the otters and the wildlife. I mean, like I've said, I've seen them on trail cams, but they're pretty elusive. They don't really like to be by humans. Are they communal? Do they hang out in families? Are they independent or?
Well, actually, if you take a look right now, you can see that they are communal.
Yeah.
We've got our 2 river otters taking a nap right here next to each other.
Hanging out together, enjoying the heat.
They are typically pretty social animals.
Yeah.
Play is something that a lot of people associate with otters because you would think an otter is a very playful animal, which they are, but play is so important for animals. It helps them to survive and learn. It's basically like practice before game time. When it's time to hunt or run from a predator, well, they've been practicing that all along.
Yeah. Everybody likes the bears too.
Everyone loves bears.
I don't know, the thing I like about this exhibit too is like if the bear are walking back and forth, then even a really small kid, it can be right there, almost face-to-face action with the bear.
Yes.
Super cool.
And that's our dream too, is we want you to be right up close and personal with animals like Boo Boo. There's a lot that we do as zoo staff that you don't always see to encourage those interactions to happen. So right above your head is a feeder. So Boo Boo knows that every once in a while, Cheerios will rain down from the spot and she'll come down and hang out in this area. Or we'll spray their posts here with their favorite smells. I know Boo Boo is a big fan of this Taylor Swift perfume.
For real?
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you, no. Everyone's a Taylor Swift fan.
How old is she?
She is 31 years old. She actually was born in the wild. She's one of our few animals that was not born in zoos, and she was an orphan in Alaska. So they brought her to John Ball Zoo in 1994, where she's lived ever since and become kind of a fan favorite amongst all of our guests and even some of our zookeepers too.
What do we have back here?
So these are the bongos. We've got round hornbills here. They are both carrying little gifts in their beaks. They love finding special things like clumps of dirt or grass and then gifting presents and then gifting it to each other, gifting it to their favorite zookeepers. And then in the back we have Chestnut, the eastern mountain bongo. They're also a critically endangered species. So they are a part of a species survival plan. So we are one zoo, but kind of a part of a much bigger team of zoos that support critically endangered species through a special breeding program. So once Chestnut gets a little bit older, eventually he'll go off to another zoo and hopefully meet his mate there and have more mountain bongo babies.
Sure. Well, I love this exhibit too because it does look like, I see on the sign it says Western Kenya, so probably this savanna grass and just for them to feel at ease and to walk around, eat the grass when they want to. That's really cool. So where are these spider monkeys from?
These spider monkeys are from Central and South America, so you would not find them in Michigan, except for at the zoo, of course.
Yep.
They've got these really incredible tails that almost seem like they have a mind of their own. They are called prehensile tail, meaning that they are able to grab things, and it makes them incredible climbers. When they swing through the trees, that's a behavior we call brachiating. They're using their arms, but then their tail is giving them really great balance and helping them to stop and hang on to different things along the way.
So aside from your new exhibit with the otters, what big things do you have in the plans for the future?
Oh, I'm so excited you asked that because we've got some really incredible things in the work right now.
Yeah?
We are working on building an African expansion, so bringing giraffes to the zoo for the very first time ever.
Awesome.
And it's one of our biggest expansions we've ever done. You can imagine giraffes need a lot of space, both this space and height as well, so we've got a lot to do, and it's a few years down the line, but we've just passed by where the construction is happening, so we're building up into the hills and bringing giraffes, and we're so excited for that.
I think that's one of those animals that probably also every kid really likes.
Come on, they're so cool, and there will be a chance for you to feed them and really get to experience life with a giraffe, so we're really excited to have them here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I would say probably the greatest thing to see here today, not only is animals, of course, are great, but to see moms and their kids coming here, teaching the kids. The kids show genuine excitement about even the smallest things, and then in a beautiful environment. What a gem we have right here in Grand Rapids.
I'm so glad you think so. I couldn't agree more. It's a pretty special place.
Yeah.